listen, but we don't. Gang, what's good, dog? Boys, man. Boy, it's Quay back with another video, man. Hey, man, say, man, we back with another reaction banger. Your boy a little sick. I'm pretty sure y'all can hear it in my voice, man. Ain't been dropping, ain't dropped in 3 weeks, but we back on the road. Hope y'all folks doing all right, though. But other than that, today on the list, we got Law and Crime Network. Teen blew off woman head with AR-15 over fender bender. We listen, but we don't judge, man. Got another banger reaction for y'all folks, man. Like I said, hope y'all blessed. Hope y'all making the best out y'all day. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all want me to react to. Tap into my socials. Keep y'all head up, man. Better days are on the way. And without further ado, let's get to the video.
A Colorado boy only 14 years old when he shoots and kills a mother after a minor fender bender.
Ma'am, I'm gonna cut your seatbelt, okay? I'm Officer Lipper with the Denver Police Department, okay?
Just hours after shooting her in cold blood, he cries to his own mother at the police station.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Cried to his own mama.
No.
Today's case takes us to Denver, Colorado, where
Let's go back. Let's go back to that.
He cries to his own mother at the police station.
I'm sorry, Mom.
You just went and killed a lady over a fender bender. 16 now. My voice. Well, I'm talking about 16. Teenager now. I don't know how old bro is. Now you in the interrogation room or wherever he in, and you talking about, so I'm sorry, mama. And you just fucked your whole life over a fender bender. Shit's crazy.
No.
Today's case takes us to Denver, Colorado, where on February 20th,
Colorado,
2021, 32-year-old Pamela Cabriales was on her way home from dinner with a friend. According to local TV station KUSA, Pamela's family says she was extremely giving, passionate, and loving. They describe her as a social butterfly who was always there if you needed her. Pamela worked as a real estate agent, and she was also a mother to her 6-year-old son, Leo.
Champagne, no?
This part does.
Yeah.
Well, did she? I don't even know she died. I'm rest in peace. I don't know she died.
In pictures and in videos, Pamela seems happy and full of life. But all of that changed 4 years ago this month. Pamela was behind the wheel of her Range Rover, driving along Interstate 25 that goes right through.
Bro, chat, I'm tripping. Why am I? I'm tripping. If you get your head blew off, then you gotta be out of there. I don't know why I just said, but yeah, like I said, condolences to the family, man. I'm tripping bad.
Denver. When she stopped at a red light at an intersection of I-25 and Colfax, shots rang out. We now know the person shooting was then 14-year-old Remy Cordova.
Bro,
Cordova was in the passenger seat of another car that was driven by this guy named Nishan Johnson. Cordova had thought that the car and 14-year-old Remy Cordova.
This nigga is 14, bro. 14, chat.
Cordova was in the passenger seat of another car that was driven by this guy named Nishan Johnson.
A 14-year-old in the car with this nigga at least in his 20s. You feel me? Just misleading the youth, man. That shit crazy. Y'all done shot this lady for a fender bender or whatever.
Cordova had thought that the car had been tapped by Pamela's in a small fender bender. And according to court docs, he said, quote, "Can I bust on them?" Johnson then replied, "Do what you gotta do. That's on you." According to KUSA, Cordova got out of the car with an AR-15 and fired 15 to 20 shots into Pamela's Range Rover. Witnesses on the scene say at first they didn't even know what was happening.
Then I heard pop, 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 pop. And at first...
Nigga, y'all tapped the car. This young nigga in the car said, "Can I bust on him?" Somebody tapped their car and this young nigga said, "Can I bust on him?" Just by somebody tapping the car. And this grown ass man in the car with this kid say, "Do what you got to do, that's on you." That is freaking crazy, bro. Y'all be misleading the fuck out of these niggas, but this shit ain't never that serious. Somebody tap your car for that shit ain't never that damn serious. Not to pull out no AR-15, just get this. You feel me? You ain't never know who was in the car. It could have been a baby in the car or whatever. You just went because somebody tapped it and you just thought you was bad. Man, y'all be on the floor. You go learn though.
Didn't register what was happening. until the cars in the 2 lanes next to me started going. And then I realized I said, oh shit, something's happening, and I ducked down, and several more happened. And
It's
I
2021.
pulled next to the car, barely got
It
a
probably happened
glance.
2020.
It
And it's
looked though the window
probably
was
happened
either rolled down or
2020.
shot out, but I believe that the window was out. I didn't look at the windshield or see inside the vehicle. And then the car that was in front of them sped off. I went behind them, but pretty far back because they went pretty quickly, and got off on Federal. So they went straight, and I got off on Federal, and I didn't obviously see what occurred because the car was obstructing my view. So I didn't know at the time if the shots came from the car in front or inside the vehicle. But that's what I saw.
Okay.
That's Jaden Aarons, who was driving home from an appointment at the time of the shooting.
You said you heard multiple pops. You went pop, pop, pop,
Yeah.
pop. How many of those do you think you heard the first time?
I'm
in your
gonna
estimation?
call it 5 to 7, perhaps.
Okay, and then you said you ducked down and heard several more pops. How many more do you think you heard?
Perhaps 3.
So bro just at this point, this nigga was just itching to goddamn kill, fool, or itching to goddamn just shoot a gun. At this point, you know, if somebody tap your car, you shoot about 5 shots plus. All right, woo to woo, and then shoot some more. Like he was just trigger happy, misled, bro. That's all it is, misled.
And the break in between the two was a second or 2.
Bro was waiting on that day.
That it paused.
Sure.
Wasn't very long.
And you never saw anybody get in or out of any vehicles?
No.
Okay.
I, in my mind, thought it was fireworks or something.
Sure.
And just wasn't paying attention.
When you go around the car you're in front of, why do you go around the car?
Because the other 2 cars did it, and I felt like I was in danger, and I heard the shots coming, and I was ducking down, and I thought maybe they were going to hit me.
Okay.
I was scared to go that way because, again, I didn't know if they were coming from that vehicle, but I couldn't go any other way, so.
This may seem like a really dumb question. If you can articulate it more, why did you feel you were in danger? Tell me more about that.
Because I
That is a really
recognized the
dumb
sound
ass
of
question.
gunshots, and I thought perhaps one was going to hit me.
If I'm hearing gunshots
Were you
close,
scared?
why you think I'm thinking I'm in danger, nigga?
Not
Somebody
really
around
until
the motherfucker got
after,
a fight.
because it didn't really
And
register.
they be
It was
loose.
definitely like weird. So, but I was like, my awareness was heightened, but it still didn't register
Tell me more about why you duck.
because I thought I was gonna get shot.
Okay.
All right, I know you're
I
multitasking
hate-
when you're watching our
ain't even gonna
videos.
say
And
that.
if you're out running errands, listen
That
up.
would
I
be me.
have to tell you about this free app called Upside. It gets you cash back on daily essentials. I downloaded Upside app and clicked on use our promo soccer game.
When he got out,
And use our promo code BODYCAM to get an extra 25 cents back on every gallon on your first tank of gas. There were more witnesses too, like Alex Martinez, who was driving home from a soccer game.
when he got out, he had his hoodie on, and he turned to face towards north, and all I see is the side of his forehead, so literally right here,
Okay.
and then that's when I noticed that he lifted up his arm, and his arm was being covered by the top of the car, and I'm in a Ford Edge, so I say it's a pretty big car. He was about like 5'6", 5'7", and that's when I noticed that he had a gun. So my first instinct when I heard it was to get down just in case if they started shooting towards me. I did not physically see the weapon.
Okay.
I seen the light from when you shoot the gun, and you have the light and the sound.
Okay.
So that's what I heard. I heard
So-
the toof toof toof.
So the light, like the muzzle flash, we call it. It's like the fire, like when you
When you fire
fireworks,
yeah.
or you fire a gun and
Yeah.
it comes out. Those gases escape. And what color was that you saw?
When I looked over, the first time I heard it, I got goosebumps. So I looked over, and I just remember seeing white. So
Okay, but you saw the muzzle flash.
Yeah.
Is what we call it. Or
yeah, the muzzle.
Dug my
flash.
head down too.
how many
AR-15.
times do you
nigga?
think you saw flashes?
Shit.
About
Good for
6
what I
times.
saw.
Okay.
Yeah, that might. scared while I'm driving. Like, what? We crazy.
Did you hear
I can walk that bit
the
around
person that
them.
got out from the right front passenger seat
I
of
did.
that car? Did you hear him say anything?
No.
Did you hear them yell anything?
No, not really. I didn't hear anything at all because my music
Cause it
was,
wasn't
I
no
had my
freaking
music
altercation.
loud because I'm a big fan of
These
music.
dumbass young niggas just shot somebody for no reason. It wasn't no freaking altercation. Nigga ain't even try to see what's going on. Probably ain't even tap them hard for real. Probably barely even hit the car for real. Nigga just wanted to do something for that shit crazy.
And I had my music going, and then that's when I heard the first gunshot go off, and I look over, and then I just see the light, like the white, whatever you guys call it, and then that's when I got goosebumps on my arm because I just knew that. But when I was driving away, I noticed one in the rear mirror poke his head out, like look back.
Tell me more about that.
So I was going, because my first instinct was to get away because I was scared.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I was
right.
going, and then I was trying to get away quickly as possible. And I look in the rear mirror, and I see the Range Rover in there. And I look in, and I see the Honda coming. And I just see a head go like this. But it had a hoodie on, so...
Okay, and was that from the front area of the car or the
Yeah,
rear area
the
of
front.
the car? So from the passenger side or driver's side?
Driver's side. It was a black hoodie.
Okay. So it came from the driver?
Yeah, the driver's side.
So put an arrow in red the direction he shoots at. And this sounds silly, but what led you to believe he was shooting in the direction of that car?
Well, cause when he started shooting, I noticed that the light from when he shot it was going backwards.
Okay.
So I was like, all right. So that I ducked down, and that's when I lifted up my head just to take a peek, and that's when I seen his arm on the side of the car facing backwards.
Okay.
After the shooting, Cordova and Johnson sped off in their car as first responders rushed to the scene.
Ma'am, I'm gonna cut your seatbelt, okay? I'm Officer Lipper with the Denver Police Department, okay?
And this snow still on cars out there, chat. It is February, so
Here's the scene from another perspective.
it was February in the interrogation. I'm not sure when this was.
Sir, I'm just gonna keep some pressure on him, okay?
Oh, it's right there. That's all on body cam. Yeah, it's February still.
Hey, she took quite a few.
What is it?
About 4 or 5 rounds to the face.
How many? Is just she the only victim?
She's the only victim. She's slowly bleeding. Let me see if I can find an ID in her purse. Yeah. I don't know how you want to do this. You want to put the seat back so we can get to her? Hey, Scott, hold that seat. It's not going. Is there anything behind the seat? No.
It's all electric. Hang on, I got it.
Is that her purse? Yeah, I'm trying to find an ID. Is there more than anybody else? No, it's just one person. Could you hold that open while I look through it, please? Thanks. Scott, just grab the scoop real quick. Check in this pocket.
160. I got 7 gunshots to the front and 3 heads to the back.
Nothing.
Northbound or southbound off-ramp village?
You coming head first?
You have to head out towards the cap. Head toward me. Here.
This next part is really tough. You can see the rear window of Pamela's Range Rover has been completely shot out.
That shit is sick, bro. I ain't gonna tell. That shit is sick. And the main thing with me, with this, bro, the main thing with me is what you got to do is put yourself in everybody else's shoes. Imagine this your mama, imagine this your sister, imagine this your wife, imagine this your daughter, imagine this your cousin. Like, bro, what? Niggas is spinning.
I counted 8 shots. 8? Yeah, there's one right above the left windshield wiper.
I mean, bro, over with now.
So that's 2 out of, like right there.
The license plate is probably hers.
That's the same one as on the back.
Okay, that's probably hers.
Another angle shows Pamela being loaded into an ambulance. Now, we won't show that part because it is graphic, but here are the moments leading up to it.
Nothing.
Hey Jared, did you need the northbound or southbound off ramp closed?
I'm still yet to know
Head
she
first.
Let's
alive
do
or dead.
southbound for now. Hopefully everybody going north will figure it out. Copy, 1,000.
We'll get a couple of these. I'm gonna take a couple fires.
You guys need an extra set of hands for anything?
Yes.
Just say
160
when.
out of the DHMC1. We're gonna have one coming down and 163 Baker's gonna follow. Yep, are you ready?
Do you know how this happened?
No, other than somebody called in, said gunshots fired between two cars. I wasn't able to get a description of the other vehicle.
Okay, here she comes.
Even though Pamela was rushed to the hospital, she died several days later.
So she did
Meanwhile,
die.
investigators were still working to track down the suspects involved in her shooting. The next day, a Denver police officer spotted a car wanted from a separate incident. There had been this gang shooting at a McDonald's where multiple shots were fired. And at the time, the cop didn't realize this car was also involved in Pamela's shooting. But
Damn.
they did know
See,
the
y'all
people
stupid
inside
ass niggas.
needed
These
to be
niggas going
questioned.
around doing stupid shit. So y'all niggas did that dumb ass shit and then got a whole nother gang related shooting at McDonald's. So y'all is just fried potatoes.
And at the time,
Stupid ass.
the cop didn't realize this car was also involved in Pamela's shooting, but they did know the people inside needed to be questioned. This led to a small chase, and it's something Nishan Johnson talked about during his police interview.
We're driving, and we get to the light. Police was on the side. They get to the side, the back of us. They get behind us. I take a right, they drive. Take a left, they keep following. And then I try to take another right, but the ice was too slippery. So I hit the curb, and that's when they turned the lights on.
Tell me more about the conversation in the car. Who notices the police either on the side of you or behind you?
I mean, we all did, to be honest, because when you're looking at when you at the stop sign, you're gonna look out your window.
Okay.
And then when I looked out the window, I seen the police pull up.
What is the conversation in the car?
Really wasn't no conversation in the car, but they could go.
I'm sorry?
I said it wasn't no conversation in no car, but go.
But go?
Yes.
Why was that?
I don't know.
Okay. Earlier you told me because you didn't have a license.
Yeah, like I don't have no license, but that's what they was telling me. You said what was the conversation?
Okay.
You said what conversation did we have while the police was behind
Don't
us?
be this guy in the
And who
room.
was telling you to go?
Little bro, he was like, bro, just go. You feel me?
No, you fried. You got his hands in
Don't
his
have
shit.
no license. You feel me? I'm not finna pull off.
Did little bro say he was hot?
Nah.
Did
He
he
just
say-
like, nigga, go.
Okay.
You know how nowadays this young generation gonna run from the police or do anything from the police. Now, you feel me? So
Hold on, wait, what? No. Hell no, go back.
the young generation gonna run from the go.
Okay.
You know how nowadays this young generation gonna run from the police or do anything from
And he said, you run for the nah, nigga. Your dumb ass ran from the police. If you ain't did shit, don't run your ass from the goddamn police. Would have been in plenty of situations with my brothers. And I had, you feel me, probably a little some on his whoop whoop. Not nothing crazy or no hard shit, but you feel me? Something that we know we ain't supposed to have, but and nigga, we ain't have to run from no damn police though. I bet we sat there, the police on the search the car, did whatever they had to do, found and we ain't never got down. Hell nah, nigga. But bro said he ain't had no damn license. And got down all the other extra shit. But don't run y'all ass from no damn police. If you ain't did nothing, bro, just stay calm, let the police do whatever. Make sure they do their job correctly. That's the main thing. Don't let them just abuse y'all authority and shit. Don't let them abuse their authority and all that. Just stay calm, you feel me, whoop whoop, and go on about your day. But you know you did some dumbass shit, of course you gonna want to run. The detective really asking dumb questions and other questions to finesse you folks. He even did that to the witnesses. This nigga know he fried though.
the police. Now, you feel me? So nigga.
So you
That's
listened to
how it
him.
was.
So you listened to him and you went.
That's how it was, you feel me? Because after they turned on their lights, everybody started panicking.
Tell me what
Y'all
how
know
they
y'all
panicked. How
fucking
did you know
hot
they
and
panicked,
fried.
Sean?
Cause you know when the police get behind you sometimes and you know you ain't do nothing. Like me, when I know I ain't do nothing wrong, I wasn't really panicking. But what made me really panic was because they was all going like, bro, come on, bro, go, 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 go. And I don't have a license. I was like, bro, that ain't true. God, I ain't stopping. Fuck it, come on. And I hit the car and everything. You feel me? So it was like everything would happen so quick.
Then they was in a
He
newer
was
model
like, go,
car.
go, go. I was like, all right, fuck it. I don't have no license, none of that. Come on.
Police eventually tracked Johnson down to a shed where he was hiding, and that's where they found some incriminating evidence.
You know why I'm asking all these questions? Because the you were found in, those shell casings match at our murder scene. Can you explain that to me? And you said nobody's in the shed with you. Okay? You're in there by yourself. But the same caliber shell casing that's in the shed where you're at is the same caliber at our murder scene. Can you explain that to me if nobody handed you anything?
Nah, nobody handed me nothing.
Okay, so how did that end up in the shed with you?
So I got AR-15 shell cases inside.
Oh, you're gonna cut it.
I don't.
You hiding with evidence at?
Okay.
Freaking dummy.
That's what I'm asking.
You. Oh my God, bro. These niggas do crimes and do other dumb shit without handling the first dumb shit you did. You just add dumb shit on dumb shit. Shit be crazy.
You, this is your chance to be honest, okay? And I'm not saying you're not, so please don't be offended by that. Okay, but I don't know it's not going to cut it.
He really saying you.
As I told you before when we first started, it's a homicide investigation. I told you you're not free to leave, okay? You remember that? Okay. If you were there for something or somebody asked you to hold on to something, I need to know, okay? And not just for myself, but for yourself. You got a kid, right?
Two.
Yeah,
you want to see those kids grow up?
Yes.
Do you want to be able to hold them and not be behind glass when you see them? Or do you want them to come and visit you during yard time? Again, I'm not threatening you, I'm not upset with you, but I'm telling you, this is the road we're going down. You're digging yourself a hole here, so if you have something, you know something, Nishan, now's the time to tell me. Okay, you tell me you were by yourself when you ran. Nobody else was in that shed. I asked you several times that question. You're adamant nobody was. Okay? So it's one of two things. Either you were there at that murder scene, or somebody gave you something to hold on.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face now, chat.
So now's your chance to help yourself. Don't dig yourself a hole. You got one foot in this hole right now, Nishan. Okay?
Investigators spoke with Johnson for more than 5 hours on multiple occasions, and honestly, they didn't get very much, but they got even less info from Remy Cordova.
I'm going to advise you of your rights, and then I'm going to leave the room, and you two need to talk about whether or not you want to talk about this investigation or not. Okay? You okay, ma'am?
Hell no, she's straight.
Stop.
The woman next to Cordova in this video is his mom, because remember, he's only 14 years old at the time. As a detective walks back in, you can hear Cordova apologize to his mother.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's still February 21st, 2021. According to that clock, it's now 10:05 p.m. And I've given you and your mom opportunity to talk about this investigation.
Me knowing my mama, I'm fried.
Did
You did crime, you did
understand
do the time shit.
the rights as they have been explained to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Do you have any conflict with your mom that would prevent her from providing you with guidance and advice about your rights? No? With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to us about this investigation?
No, sir.
No?
No.
But even though Cordova didn't talk, investigators already knew a bit about him because he had a juvenile criminal record and was on police's radar as a gang member. Prosecutors later said that Cordova's motivation in Pamela's murder was to rise up the ranks in this gang world. Cordova's case eventually moved from juvenile court to district court because of the severity of the crime. He was charged as an adult with first-degree murder and first-degree attempted murder. That second charge was added because another driver had been in the line of fire when Cordova had fired the shots. Now, that person was not injured, so the charge became attempted murder. In November of last year, Cordova was found guilty. He's since been sentenced to life in prison with a possibility of parole in 40 years. Nashawn Johnson has also been convicted for his involvement in the case. In June 2023, he was sentenced to 35 years in prison. As for Pamela, her family says her memory lives on through her son Leo. A GoFundMe page set up for Leo's college fund has already raised nearly $70,000.
Fried. 30-some years for the driver and life with a possibility of parole for the young dude. 14 now, bro. Y'all niggas tripping. These niggas be tripping. All because you wanted to be a gangbanger and wanted to rank up. What is that go prove to you? What is gangbanging and shooting people and ranking up go help you out in life with? I never understood that. They gonna help you feel more safe around other people? What is ranking up in the game gonna help you? Like, what is that proving? Rather, they give you all the money in the world, gang. They can give you anything you want, all the money. You done ranked up, they give you all the money. But what is that gonna do for you? Nothing. You got to hide from the police. You got a bad background. You can't get no good job. You can't really get nothing. Your background bad. They gonna background check everything. Nobody trusts you. You got a target on your head because you out here doing stupid stuff. Man, y'all folks gotta make better choices, man. Better choices. Y'all gotta lead the young generation better, but y'all niggas be tripping. But we listen, we don't judge. They got their time. Feel me? It was another banger reaction, man. Make sure y'all folks like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all me react to. Tap into my socials. We're on the road to 500 subs, man. If y'all want to see more stuff like this, let me know. Hope I feel better. Hope y'all folks doing good. And yeah, other than that, catch y'all folks next time. Gang.